You see, they tell the lies on Hot 97, that's how it goes. I told them fire funk flex and then I come and do your show. Plus me and Kanye, we just left out the studio. My first night in the garden, I'm feeling like D-Roll.
Check it out now. Drake is on a warpath, man. He claimed Hot 97 spreading lies on his name and that Funkmaster Flex should be fired. Now, interesting choice of words and also interesting choice of personnel that he would attack, seeing that Ebro is the one who actually essentially started the rumor, but he ain't mentioned Ebro at all. But perhaps this is kind of like part of Drake's maniacal plan. And, you know, he's the kind of guy who tries to strategize because he called out Flex to be fired on Flex's birthday, as I pointed out before. So who knows? Regardless, the Bomb Ready DJ tweeted out, ha 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 ha, 7 p.m. Saturday, I got a story to tell Drake. You gon' learn. Now, Funkmaster Flex isn't a guy you really want to start with, all right? Maybe his impact is somewhat diminished because we're kind of moving into a digital era, and despite him saying he's very digital, I mean, listen, it's more on social media, it's more about interaction there. However, this guy kind of looks at himself like a supervillain, one that just doesn't go the fuck away. When he delivers a rant, it's like he feels like he's the bad guy in the Avengers and he's about to fight like Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man. I mean, you know, this is a nigga that never quits. So this is a guy you don't really want it with unless you really gonna shut him the fuck up. Secondly, right, in what could only be expected to be like a 20-minute rant, expect about... Listen, man, it's going to be about like 6 or 7 sentences in total set, okay? This guy is the master of, ad-libbing his rants with a bunch of bombs, and he don't really say too much. I mean, this guy is going to be dropping more bombs than you would hear Don DeMarco drops at a You Are Relevant. Believe me, trust me. Okay, expect about 300,000 bombs and about 5 sentences. Now, also expect the same song to be played and replayed and replayed and played and played and replayed again over 40 times. Trust me, okay? You're going to hear a bunch of grrrs. You're going to hear a bunch of tiger-like noises. You're going to hear phrased overused like mean and the box and other things. I mean, you're going to hear a lot of bullshit. It could be entertainment, okay? If you're used to New York radio, you're probably used to the shenanigans, okay? But if you're not, I'm going to tell you this right now. Save yourself, all right? Just wait for the cliff notes because we already know what it is. Now, the story that he says he's going to tell, I could probably guess what it is already, right? It's probably going to be a story of when Drake first came to the radio station and he rapped off a BlackBerry and called it a freestyle. I mean, the only thing about that is, we've never seen Flex actually critique that freestyle, which means if you ain't critique it from all the way back then till now, why would you just say something now? You must be salty, right? Secondly, and by the way, let's go back to the freestyle, right? If you watch that freestyle, which is still available on YouTube, okay, he actually gassed Drake up in the motherfucking freestyles while Drake was spitting whack lines. Drake said a line like, yo, I'm in the Aston doing donuts, okay? Listen, is that a dope line? However, Flex was gassing it like a motherfucker. Now, I'm pretty sure this is, not even pretty sure, 100% sure that this is a ratings trap, okay? For all y'all that will listen, and I will listen, but listen, man, pretty much this is what's going to happen, right? You're going to tune in at 7 o'clock. Nothing's going to happen at 7 o'clock. He gets off air about midnight or maybe 11. The only thing you're going to hear him address Drake is going to be the last hour. He's going to sucker you in, and that's what radio is, all right? That's pretty much everything about radio. Sucker you in, get you for the ratings, and then kind of deliver a little bit of what you expected before they get off air, okay? What also he might be talking about, maybe he got more reference tracks. Okay, we never heard the Blessings reference track, if you guys don't know. There's a Blessings reference track that Drake, that Quentin did for Drake, and we never heard it. Okay, I heard a couple people have it. I've talked to people who actually have it, but they have not released it. Maybe Flex got it. Maybe he's going to drop another reference track, or maybe he's going to talk more about the Quentin Miller Meek thing. Regardless, man, this is what I'm saying. If it's something that you knew or you had a story to tell from way back then, why haven't you told it already? But regardless, man, we'll find out, all right? Again, comments, you guys like, will you guys check out Flex supposedly having a story to tell on Drake, him responding to Drake because Drake wanted him fired. Okay, again, comments, make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe to watch Akademiks. I'm out.